Day 2, I believe we're going to start at the Venetian. You know why I'm going to the Venetian. I know why I'm going to the Venetian. Let's not even pretend it's about the poker. Venetian. Day 2. Valleys to the Venetian, constant barrage of hot air, cold air, hot air. It's a gauntlet. Here at Grand Lux, getting ready to enjoy my $400 piece of carrot cake.
A minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list 'cause I'm always
$400 piece of carrot cake. We'll talk about that later. Now it's time for me to enjoy. Back in the room at Bally's. Why do I play? Why do I play before eating the carrot cake? I really should start a running tally of how much I'm spending on damn carrot cake. But this time, unlike last year, wasn't me playing bad. I got it all in pre-flop with Ace King versus Ace King. He just happened to flop a flush. So down 470 at Venetian, but up 1 carrot cake. So that's kind of a wash, really. So up next, Bellagio. We're gonna head back to the Bellagio. I just heard from a Mr. Bradley Owen. He's at the Bellagio. So I'm gonna go say hi. Maybe get into a game. Maybe not try to lose with Ace King versus Ace King. Turn this ship around. I'm still thinking about it. Ace King versus Ace King, and he flops a flush. How good do you have to be at poker to do that? I'm not that good. Sucks. When I sat down at this Bellagio 2-5 game, I was still kinda tilty from the Venetian debacle. It probably upset me a bit more than it should have for some reason, so when I bought into this game, I was in no mood for nonsense. I'm not gonna lie, the table was fun. Passive and tight, but fun. I was playing way too many hands and getting away with it. Here, I peel 4-5 of hearts, and in my mind, I basically see a straight flush draw. Under the gun limps, and I raise it up to 20 with my monster straight flush, 2 pair, and double set draw. The limper comes along. The Ace-Jack-10 rainbow flop is perfect. I mean, I have 5 high. This is a dream flop for such a strong hand, and I'm ready to unload the clip into someone. They check, and I begin my punting motion with a $35 bet. However, rather than sticking around to catch the punt, they just fold. So I really wasn't feeling this game. I had quickly dropped $300 and had grinded that back, plus a little more. I had plans to go eat, and it was about that time, so I just wrapped this one up quickly and got out of there.
Nine.
Even?
Yes.
Wow.
80, 90, there's 85.
Look at me. Look at me go. Just trying to make it easy on you. 2-5 at the Bellagio. Session's over. And there really isn't that much to say about the session. I didn't record anything but maybe 3 minutes of it. I think I recorded a hand where I raised over one limper with 4-5 of hearts. Limper called. Flop came Ace-Jack-10 rainbow. She checked, I bet 35, and she folded. And that was about it for this session. I had no hands, no big hands anyway, which is just fine because I didn't record any of it. On the bright side, the table was fun. Wasn't good, it was fun. Had a couple guys from London at the table. What's up, Jamie? And we were just having a good time, a good chill session, in which I left up $100. In for 800, out for 900, exactly. But there is a friend of mine here at the Bellagio, and I think we are going to go grab something to eat. Because I'm starving. So let me go scoop up my friend. Let's go grab some food. So a buddy of mine texts me, says, hey, you want to go grab some food at 7 o'clock? I say, sure. 7 o'clock comes, 7 o'clock goes. He's still playing poker. He sends me another text that says, you know what? I just stacked somebody, so I got to stick around for a little bit. So I'm starving, but now it's time to eat, and he is here. Right on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to grab some food.
Cheers, man. Is he like post somewhere or?
Eat it.
Alright.
Eat it. Eat it.
Hey, 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 it's Fred Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you.
I am stuffed. I'm stuffed. I'm gonna head back to the room and then I'm gonna tell you guys what's gonna happen. Okay, we are back in the room, and the original plan was to pick up from the Bellagio, go have dinner with Bradley, and then jump into a 5-10 game someplace. But the original plan didn't include me drinking at dinner, which I did. So do I have the capacity to play 5-10 effectively after a few drinks? It's iffy. That's close. Did I have the capacity to play 1-3 or 1-2 or 2-5 effectively after a few drinks? Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is take a load off for a little bit and then decide what I want to do. Do I want to play good 2-5 or do I want to play sloppy 5-10? And who knows, this might all be moot because after sitting down for a little bit, I might feel just fine. But as of the filming of this, I can tell that I've had a few drinks.
Alright, we got a situation.
So we're out of the room. We've acquired a second wind. It's about 11:30. So where to go? Few choices. Aria, Wynn, Bellagio. And the Wynn is too far to walk to. We're not walking to the Wynn at 11:30. Ain't happening. So if you take the Wynn out of the equation, that leaves the Aria and the Bellagio. I haven't played a session at the Aria yet. I really don't want to sit down at the Aria at 11:30 p.m. And we're already at the Bellagio. So how about I hit Bellagio today, Wynn tomorrow, Aria the next day, or vice versa? Who knows? I'll hit them all. I lucked out this 2-5 session, and much like the one before, it ended up at the fun table. Poker Priest, a vlogger and a member of the Thirst Lounge, was at my table, sitting a couple spots to my left, and he had started out the session extremely card dead. I was the polar opposite. I was very card live, my friends. I had already been very active at the table, and with two limps in front of me, there's no version of me not raising it up here from the big blind. I do so to 30, and I thought I might shed the first limper, an OMC type, but I happily get both limpers to call. Queen 6-6 with two diamonds, so there's really not a whole lot of anything scary going on with this board. I do unblock the diamond draws, so I think my best bet here is to lead out for about half the pot, specifically targeting a queen and gambling a bit with any potential flush draws out there. The older man comes along for $45, but I lose the button. This old man had been pretty quiet at the table. I'd seen him overplay top pair earlier and assumed he probably thought I was a maniac. The jack on the turn is a great card for me. It's a face card and it's not a diamond, so there's some potential that the villain here has improved to two pair that he may think is good. Then again, he's a limping OMC, so he may have a full house at this point too. Who really knows? I'm not going to live my life worrying about full houses, so when he snap shoves after my turn bet of $110, I literally beat him into the pot. I was right that he must have labeled me as a maniac, and his king-queen doesn't improve on the 3 of clubs river, and I scoop a nice-sized pot. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I had something in my throat. It was weird. So second win, second session at Bellagio with the Poker Priest. Ended profitably. In for 600, out for 975, so up 375. But it's late. As always, it's late. And it's time to go to bed. End of day 2. It's gonna be a long trip. So, if you like the vlogs, hit the thumbs up icon, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll probably respond. And I will see you next time. Bye. The adventure continues next time on The Drawing Dead. And if you're paying attention, you would have noticed there was no day 3. I didn't vlog yesterday. An hour, I might be refreshed. Might be able to put in a couple more hours of cash. But is that really the smart thing to do with the monster stack tomorrow? Man, walking from the Venetian, he just happened to flop. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to, and who knows, this might all be moot, because after sitting down for a little bit, I might be and there wasn't, I didn't record anything but, I think I recorded a hand where but there is a friend of mine here at the Bellagio, and I think we're going to go grab, it's a little after 11. So basically that leaves the Bellagio, the Aria, the Wynn, so basically that leaves the Bellagio, the Aria, the Wynn, and the Wynn is too far. Ain't walking to the Wynn. So after getting a second win and heading to Bally's, so after getting a second win, heading to Bellagio.
I've been thinking how our tastes in music reflect our everyday lives. Around 10 or 12 years ago, the trend was